Well, of course, surprising no one, Will Smith's career now seems to be in the toilet. So, Netflix has decided to bin off Will Smith's film that they were going to be doing with him. Fast and Loose was what it was called. This is a Hollywood Reporter exclusive, but it's not just that. It's also Sony. Bad Boys 4 is on an indefinite pause, indefinite hold. Will his career recover from this? Now, this is not to sit here and gloat about it. This is merely a report on the repercussions of the actions, I guess. So let's take a look at this, and then we'll look at several others. Because it's not just this. There's he's done most projects that are in development or were in development, now even in post-production. A lot of companies and studios are seriously reconsidering, well, working with them, I guess, and how to move things forward. So, and also as well, like I think it's important to draw comparisons to other individuals that have been cancelled for a lot less. Now, again, I'm not one to say cancel culture is good. In fact, I'm one to say cancel culture is pretty damn bad. But, and there is a but here, when you have the likes of Johnny Depp cancelled unilaterally, or universally, should I say, sorry, simply because of accusations. Will Smith actually, doing it live on TV, assault live on TV. I mean, it's not a surprise that these would be the repercussions of his actions. But let's take a look. So, the week before the Oscar ceremony, David Leitch, in a stroke of unintentional good timing, withdrew as the director of the planned Netflix movie Fast and Loose starring Will Smith. Instead, he moved on to Fall Guy, starring Ryan Gosling for Universal, which is supposed to start production in August. Now, a source says Netflix was competing with Universal to be the next project for Leitch, but Universal pulled ahead, and according to sources, Netflix has now put out an urgent call, did put out an urgent call for another director to take over a project featuring the star who was heavily favoured to win Best Actor at the Oscars. Basically, they were like, hey, look, he's going to win the Oscar. You definitely want to be directing him. But soon after Smith's attack on Chris Rock on the Oscar stage, Netflix moved the project to the back burner. Just quietly. No, we don't. No. That director, cool, we're not doing that anymore. So Fast and Loose was to tell the story of a crime boss who loses his memory after an attack. Again, all these kind of things start to be really bad PR. Piecing together clues, he discovers that he has led a double identity as a wealthy kingpin and a broke CIA agent. It appears that Netflix was understandably wary of moving forward, and it's unclear whether it will try to make the project with another star and director. Not only that, Smith now has Apple Plus's Slave escape drama Emancipation in post-production, and the stream had planned a 2022 debut, but has not dated its release. So that was planned, but now they've not dated the release. Apple has declined to comment. Bad Boys 4, Sony, that had been in active development. In fact, Smith had received 40 pages of the script prior to the Oscars for approval, I would imagine, because he would likely be on board as a producer in some capacity. But that's now on pause, a source has said. A few other projects in pre-production are likely to do the same. Netflix did not respond to requests for comment. I mean, there's a lot. There's even that Brightburn 2, which he was going to be a star of. It's a lot of stuff. Like it's an awful lot of stuff. I mean, the playlist here. Will Smith projects put on hold. Bad Boys 4. Obviously, this is saying similar things, but there's a few more elements here, right? And this, I guess, kind of outlines it a bit more, right? It's a Hollywood Reporter, new report, Netflix project Fast and Loose. The fact that Will Smith had been working so closely with Netflix on so many projects, and they're putting one on hold, which was going to be, working alongside David Leitch. That's pretty massive, to be fair. I mean, the fact that they frame it here, David Leitch has detached himself from the project. I mean, that wasn't because of that. It wasn't because of Will Smith. He had done it anyway and moved on to other things. But Will Smith working with Netflix on many other projects, and then them just going, yeah, no, we're going to put that one on hold. We're not too keen on that. That's pretty crap for Will Smith in terms of, you know, a big money, you know, a big money earner, Netflix, saying no, we don't really want you at the moment. And then again, this Sony situation. So this is a pretty major studio, Sony. I mean, of course, you know, they're not huge, but Bad Boys was a massive one for them. It was huge. They did really well with that. Bad Boys for Life, wasn't it? Or Bad Boys 3. I literally can't remember what it was called. But anyway, the Bad Boys film that came out was really, really good for them. And yeah, them putting this one on hold, that's a pretty major decision by that studio to say, no, we're not really interested in that. Now, they say here, well, the playlist does anyway, that Hollywood is fickle and this could blow over in 8 months. You know what? It could. It could. Of course it could. Will Smith is one of these individuals that's been in the game for a while. But never underestimate the potential, because you've got the likes of Kevin Spacey. Now, obviously, ladies and gents, we're on a different level with the accusations, right? We know that. We get that. But that guy's not been working in Hollywood at all. In fact, you know, he's been coming out with his weird, creepy Kevin Spacey Christmas messages. And that was less publicized, I guess, or at least less public, less in the public eye. I mean, Smith did this live on TV to 10 million people. It's not a good look. So I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't recover from this. But he's just been binned off left, right, and centre. Absolutely. Left, right, and centre. And again, there's other things. So TMZ suggested that other Netflix projects, The Council, Bright 2, not Brightburn, sorry, Bright 2, could also be binned as a consequence. You know, there's quite a lot. Quite a lot of films that are now just done. Again, that Bad Boys 4, that's a big one. Because that's a decider from the studio to say, you know what, all of that money we have the potential of making, we're just going to put that on hold for a little while. And also there are other Sony-tied films of his, either as a producer or actor, that might also see the same fate, including the Hancock sequel, which is, you know, and Karate Kid sequel. You know, again, as producer or actor. He's got a production company now, so beyond just starring in films, he's heavily involved in making them lately. Do people want his money? Do you want Will Smith attached? I don't know. Now again, I'm not saying that he deserves any of this. This is just merely a report. People have accused me of being political about this. I mean, I don't know what's political about. Just doing a bloody news report. Everything's political these days, I guess. But anyway, there you go, ladies and gents. It seems his career is in the bin. What do you think? Let me know. Deserved or not? I know a lot of people are like, he just defended his wife. And, I mean, what, defended him from, like, a joke? What? It's literally the guy's job to do jokes. I understand it. But when you know the backstory with Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, it becomes less defensible, I guess. This is a man completely on the edge that just needs to go on a retreat, I reckon, and get a divorce. But anyway, let me know what you think. Cheers, guys. Take care.